All right, today we're taking a look at a very special card from Redline Tactical Card Combat. This is Precise Strike. So a little backstory on this card. When we made our original Kickstarter for the core set, one of the backer rewards we had was something called the Upgrade Pack. So as a collectible, well, as an expandable card game, you want to have cards to build decks with and customize your Redline decks. And so the upgrade pack was designed to give those first backers some extra cards to play with. Now, these are cards that are not really printed yet. These are cards that will be printed later, but kind of a hint of Redline cards to come. So this, you can only get this by being an original Kickstarter backer or ordering one of the original production copies of the Redline core set. But I believe there's only about 500 of these printed with this art. When we print it later, the art will be different. So this is alternate art, unprinted card. 500 total, I think is how much we had made. So, I don't know, keep it. keep good care of it, right? Very, very limited. But basically, again, the idea is to give players more cards they can use to build decks with. These were cards that either we had it designed for the core set and got cut because of space, or some extra ideas that we would want to, build with or include in the game later, but again, just didn't have space, but, just made some extra cards kind of after the fact. Precise Strike, I think one of those, we made it afterwards. But anyway, the idea here is it's a tactic card for the UNE, kind of rare in that it's a UNE card that deals direct damage. Now, the UNE is not great at doing damage. That's more of a Crimson Pact of Mars ability. But we let it slide for a couple reasons here. First of all, it's only 1 damage. So it's very like pinpoint damage, very precise. Accuracy is one of the main themes of the UNE, for being precise. And so you're not going to, destroy a big heavy Efreet with this card, but sometimes you just got to do 1 extra damage. And so Precise Strike is going to let you do that, right? And also you get to draw a card. So if nothing else, it's a way to replace itself. So it's kind of good. I mean, even just paying 2 to draw a card by itself is pretty strong. Doing 1 extra damage is nice. Now it's narrow. You can only target an Efreet, so you can't target any targets. You can't target generals or decks or strategies. But anyway, like I said, it's kind of narrow, which plays into the UNE's theme, again, of having, accurate answers for certain situations. But anyway, that's how the card is designed. But what's cool is the art. So even though Redline, again, is about Efreets mostly, this is there's other things in the world besides the Efreets, like tanks and spaceships and fighters. And so this is one of the UNE's fighters in the game. I feel bad it has a name. We actually spent a lot of time designing the ships in the game, just as much as we did on the Efreets, to give them a certain aesthetic and feel. And so the UNE here, I can't remember the name of this. I'm terrible. I'll have to look it back up. But kind of give it a very futuristic, modern day fighter look, like, jet fighters today, with like stealth planes, or kind of 5th generation is what they call those. So the idea was to take those and just increase them a little bit with, what would a 6th gen fighter look like? So still very stealthy. It's got the smooth, the smooth fuselage and wings. It's all blended together, but a little futuristic looking here, as a kind of a hybrid, maybe space plane or fighter jet. Anyway, and it's got a very powerful laser that it uses for its main armament, right? So anyway, I love the art on this card. Very nice card to have in your deck. Again, this is from the Upgrade Pack. Yes, we will be reprinting this in the future with different art, but this version only comes with the initial core sets that come to our backers for Redline. But again, give you some more options when building your deck and kind of customizing how you want your arsenal to play in our game of Redline. So anyway, there's a bunch of other upgrade cards as well. I'll be showing those as well in the future. But this is Precise Strike from Upgrade Pack, UNE. Cool.